Hi, Renee Hughes here, the Aroma Specialist. I am a certified holistic health coach, and my mission is to help all of you to unleash the full power of essential oils safely and effectively. So that's what we're doing today. Today, I promised you a blend that's going to help with supporting the getting rid of the overgrowth of candida. So that's something that so many people suffer with. Turns into gut issues. It shows up in so many different ways. So if you're someone who's been suffering with that, you're going to love this blend. And I'm going to break it down for you. So whenever I show you a blend, just know it's something super easy that you absolutely can do. And very specific. Each person that I create a blend for is very kind of specific to them. So this is a blend that I'm actually making for a client and for one of my members. So it may not be, you can always tweak it. It may not be exactly what I would create for you, but it'll give you a good idea of a blend that you can make if you're dealing with the overgrowth of candida. So we always like to let you know the purpose of the channel is not to replace your medical professional or to heal or diagnose or treat anything. It is for the purpose of putting these incredible plants into your body and letting them go to work. And what it does, honestly, is to support your body to turn things on so that it itself can start to repair. All right, so that's what we're going after with this. So let me just get started with the blend. And we're going to be starting with coconut oil, just show you the brand I'm using. So there's a lot of different brands. What you really want to be looking for is extra virgin. If you can get organic, that's great. Where I am, this is the best that I can get. So let's look for that. And you can use so many different carriers. So don't feel like, oh gosh, I got to go out and get exactly coconut oil. I do use, even down to the carrier, I use them for very specific reasons. For example, in this blend, I am going to be including some oregano and clove. And those essential oils are very spicy. They can be hot and they can be a little skin irritating. And what I find is when I blend it with coconut oil, it makes it very soothing. And so I want the properties and the constituents that are in oregano and clove, but I want to make sure that it's skin nourishing too. And so I really like a thicker carrier oil for that. All right, so here we go. So this is a 2-ounce bottle. And I'm going to put quite a bit of oil in there, carrier oil, as you can see. Almost up to the top. And then we're going to fill it the rest of the way with essential oils. Now, sometimes people are concerned. They think, oh my goodness, I really want the full power of the oils. And you're going to get that. What you need to remember is that the essential oils are extremely powerful as they are. More is not better. So sometimes we really just want to dump it on because we think, okay, I'm going to get a better result if I do that, and that's not the case. You actually can end up causing your body to become sensitized to the oils if you're constantly using them neat. That means without a carrier. You don't need to do that, and there are also benefits in the carriers themselves. So go ahead and use a carrier oil when you're making your blends. All right, so we're going to start out with the clove, and I'm actually, there we go, there's our oregano. I'm going to put my spicier ones in first, and I'm only going to put about 4 drops. That's what happened with that clove, 3 to 4 drops. Really powerful, you know, when you're trying to get rid of stuff in your system. Oregano and clove, you're going to see in a lot of blends. So you see them in blends like Thieves and On Guard because it helps to really protect the body when there's stuff going on in there that shouldn't. And so 2, 3, 4. We're going to do 5 of the oregano. I really want the effect of the oregano. I don't know what it is about oregano, but almost always when I'm working with someone who is dealing with candida, I like a lot of oregano. All right. But again, it depends on the person. There's so many constituents in each oil. So someone may need some discomfort relief. Maybe they're having a lot of, tenseness in their body, some pain. They need some soothing in that way. Maybe they're having a lot of emotional pain with it. Maybe there's nausea. it's really going to depend on what that person's specific body is happening with them mentally and physically. That's going to determine the ultimate blend. Okay, but these are all fantastic just for managing that issue. All right, so all total, I'm making what's called a 3% dilution. So I'm going to have about 30 drops in this whole blend. So we did 4 of the clove, we did 5 of oregano. I'm actually going to put 10 of tea tree. So this is tea tree. You guys help me keep count. Actually, 11 came out. It's really tough to keep a lot of these oils, once they get going, if you get rid of the air bubble, it flows out of there so fast. Another one is lavender. So lavender is so soothing, and that's one of the things that you need. It's soothing and repairing. So when you're thinking about soothing your gut, and this is going to be for not just candida, but a variety of gut issues, think about lavender. This is one that's kind of overlooked when it comes to gut health, but it's really excellent. All right, so we're going to do 10 of that as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That was a perfect 10. That's hard to do because those oils come out so fast, but I wanted to make sure I had enough lavender in there. So that brought us to, let's see, let me go over my list and make sure, because I don't want to put too many. And I always write out my recipes myself. So I'm going over the recipes just like you guys are. So we did 10 of the oregano, let's see, clove, lavender, tea tree, and we're going to do 5 at the time. Okay, so let's just do that. Okay, so the thyme, this is Thymus vulgaris. There's different thymes, so make sure that you have Thymus vulgaris. And if the company that you use gives you the chemotype, you want chemotype. Getting your oil, it's Thymus vulgaris. If the company that you are ordering from gives you the chemotype, you want chemotype thymol. So chemotype thymol. Last one is going to be thyme. So there's different kinds of thyme. You want Thymus vulgaris. So the company that you're ordering from, they will give you the Latin name, and so you want to make sure you're getting Thymus vulgaris. And if they give you the chemotype, some companies do, some don't, it really makes a big difference with thyme. You want chemotype thymol. Okay, so it's Thymus vulgaris, chemotype thymol. Let's get that in there. Let's go ahead and do 5 of that. Whoa. That was a lot more than 5. But this one is a really good one, and I don't mind having a few extra drops of that. So that is our blend. And what I want you guys to know is don't be nervous about this. Don't feel like you see that it wasn't perfect. It didn't have to be exactly. I used to be so nervous about doing recipes because I wanted everything to be just perfect. But when you're working with essential oils and blends like this, you're going to you have a great basis when you're following the recipes that I'm giving you, because they're full of information. I know exactly why I'm telling you to blend different things. And if I'm making a recipe for you individually, we can even get on camera and I can watch you make the blend. But there are very specific reasons I'm giving you the different items. But at the same time, don't feel so pressured that, oh my goodness, 2 extra drops came out. And did I do 30 altogether, or was it 28? You don't need to stress about that. This is just, these plants, it's just such a beautiful process for you to learn. And it's really nice even to kind of smell as you go along, because you may finish your product and give it a whiff and feel, I actually love that. It's so beautiful. But you may smell it and feel like, you know what? It's so pungent. I wish it was a little sweeter. Or you may smell it and say, you know what? It's so sweet. And it's going to be fine for you to contact me and say, hey, I want to add something to it. It's too sweet, or it's too that. And we can add to the blend. So don't panic if you're like, I'm not sure how many drops I just did. This is a guideline for you, okay? All right, so that one is done. And I'm actually looking for the cap. I'm going to use another cap just because I want you guys to see it. Done. done. So I like to give it a little twist. Now, if you guys are fancy and you've ordered labels for your blends, good on you. Proud of you for doing that. But if you don't, use some tape. I have so many blends around here with just tape on it. And give it a name. And I'm going to say Candida Belly Rub. That's what I'm calling this for my client. And yes, I'm giving it to her just like this. She'll be so happy with it. They like their little tape. It makes it feel so handmade and there's so much love in it. So this is all done. And what'll happen is I'll let her know exactly how to use it. And I'm going to tell you guys too. You're going to have like a capful on that, 1 to 2. You're going to apply, you're not going to take it in. You're going to apply a capful 1 to 3 times a day. So you're literally just going to take a little cap. I don't want to use her oil, but you're going to take a little capful of that. And then just start like right here, kind of where your liver is. I just like to start in that area and go in clockwise and just cover that whole area. And I like to do it a couple of times a day. But I stay in touch with my clients because they may do it 3 times a day and, you know, it's got oregano and clove in there, so they may start to feel a little skin irritated. And then at that case, I may have them do it maybe, you know, once a day. Or we may add some more coconut oil, or we may add some more lavender to soothe it. So if you feel like that and you're making a blend similar to this, but it's a little spicy for you, go ahead and maybe take half of this out, apply some more carrier oil, and apply some more lavender. Put some more lavender drops in there because you're still absolutely getting the benefit. It's just that everybody's different. All right, so you make the blend that's great for you. So that's our little Candida Belly Rub. Try it out and let me know how it goes for you. Thanks for tuning in. Please like and subscribe so you don't miss anything. If you haven't visited us over at thearomaspecialist.com, come on over, check out our membership program and see if we've got something that's a fit for you. Thank you for being here. Please like and subscribe. Bye.